So just knowing that someone out there believes in me just makes me feel like I can succeed. Without their support, I probably wouldn't even be able to be here. School was really hard without the scholarship. I just felt like nobody really cared for me. Nobody really appreciated the fact that I was trying. And finding the scholarship, it gave me that kick that I needed to succeed.
Since I was a little kid, I've loved sports. I've played all sports, tackle football, soccer, volleyball, basketball, softball. I've just always been passionate about sports, and growing up I realized I was also passionate about design and engineering. And so what I've always wanted to do is just combine those two together. And so in a future career, I hope to work at an athletics company with designing athletic equipment. I was talking to my parents about going to that conference, and they were thinking about money and how that would be an issue, and how I probably would not have been able to go had I not had some help from the donors. And the fact that they had donated so much and so graciously, it really meant a lot to me and everyone else that was able to go, to be able to get that experience of getting in front of other companies and just being able to interview and get that experience as well. And I was able to get in front of Nike, which is my dream company. I've wanted to work for them since I was about 12 years old. Without the Cliftons, I'm not sure I would have been able to go to that event. Every day I look online and I look at Nike headquarters and it's pretty sweet. I'm very excited to go and work there. With your donation, I was able to land my dream job and my dream company. I think that having that on a resume will boost my resume for just about any other company that I would like to go and work for. They're also the world-leading athletic company, and so I've always wanted to be on the best team no matter where I am, if that's athletics or if that's in a company. So I've always just viewed Nike as being the best team, and that's why I've always wanted to work for Nike.
Coming into Trine my freshman year, my family didn't really have much, and we didn't really know how we were going to pay for my schooling. So basically, I received the diversity scholarship, which actually has helped me to the point I am today. I have 7 siblings, and my parents have to take care of all of them. And you guys all know that college is an investment. So I feel like that scholarship has really impacted me in a way that I'm able to be here and say that I'm going to be graduating in May. So I have a lot of dreams and aspirations, and without school, I won't be able to achieve anything. So.
The reason I got into student government was to help the students. I enjoyed the connection. Like I said, I was a SOAR leader. I also been a fall orientation leader. And so being with the freshmen for like 3 months really made me want to do more for the students, and not just the freshmen, but my own class and the juniors and seniors. If I could narrow it down to one thing, I would say that a Trine scholarship brought me experience, because I know without the Trine scholarship that I'd probably be working a job right now after classes, and I wouldn't have time to be in student government or anything like that and be involved in campus. So without the scholarship, I know that I would really just be focusing on my academics and making money to be able to pay for my education. But with the scholarship, I know I can get opportunities to help other people besides myself and get these amazing opportunities that I've been able to have.
My grandma passed away from cancer, my aunt passed away from cancer as well. And so it just fuels me and to go into drug discovery. Pfizer reignited my love for chemical engineering, and having the opportunity to apply my classroom skills, problem-solving skills from chemical engineering courses such as material balance, mass transfer, kinetics, so all crazy classes that require a lot of critical thinking and problem solving. Just being able to apply that in the workplace, even though it was for such a short time, being able to apply that was tremendously helpful to me, and it reignited my passion for chemical engineering, made me more confident in the classroom. And seeing what I'm being taught in the classroom in a grand scale, seeing those processes actually in industry was just amazing. Drugs are not easily accessible, or they're expensive back home. Some of the diseases that were more dire had more expensive drugs, and so many people didn't have accessibility to those drugs. So a long-term dream of mine would be to make those drugs accessible to the people in my country and in Africa in general. Books and Beyond has been such a huge success to my career in chemical engineering, and it's been such a huge success to me being in my last year as a chemical engineer, and from a very grateful place in my heart, I just want to say thank you.
Before Trine, I was going into college battling the pandemic. So a lot of universities and colleges weren't all that interested in reaching out just because of the current situation that the world was facing. But even still, Trine was there, and coaches and professors and things of that nature, they were still reaching out. They still showed that they cared. So I'd like to go into law because I'd like to be that person for individuals, like how the donors were for me, whether it be indirectly or directly. I'd like to support people the way that they supported me through my journey at Trine. Before finding the Books and Beyond scholarship, I was a pretty average student, probably averaged about a 2.0 GPA my first year here. And then after finding the scholarship, I was able to have the same resources and education that a lot of my classmates had. And because of that, ever since then, I've pretty much been on the president's list. And finding the scholarship, it gave me that kick that I needed to succeed, just knowing that people care enough to give you their time, their money, and their patience, and their trust with their money to see other people succeed outside of themselves. So that was really cool.
Changing lives. That's what Trine University is all about. You just witnessed stories of tremendous academic and personal achievement. These students work incredibly hard. They are committed and focused even when challenged. And each shares something else in common. Each has been touched by the gracious generosity of our dedicated donors. And each will tell you that their Trine education would not be possible without your support, without your belief in them. In the past 2 decades that I've had the privilege of serving as Trine president, we have enjoyed tremendous success and transformation. All this because of you, our dedicated donors and friends. Now is the time to think about the next wave of Trine students. I am optimistic and know that with your continued support and dedication, we will continue to provide the best possible education. We will continue to change lives. Thank you for everything you have done to make Trine University such an amazing institution.